Hello, Northwest Bible Church. We believe God has given us an opportunity to provide biblical direction for life to our community, and our desire is to be faithful to fulfill this calling. As the world around us continues to change, we rest in the unchanging truth of the Word of God, and we want to be effective in sharing this foundation, especially with future generations. In the spring of this year, we presented a conceptual master plan of our campus to provide a framework for future ministry planning and growth. Over the summer, we prayed and discussed together about how best to implement this plan. Now, the elders are ready to share with you what we feel like is the best decision to help us take first steps into the future. Based upon the feedback we received this summer, our time of prayer together, and further evaluation of our options, we feel the best proposal is to repurpose and renovate our existing facilities to gain short-term effectiveness in our ministries. We are asking you prayerfully to consider the following campaign. We begin by considering the worship center. Over the past 40 years, the worship center has been reconfigured several times to meet a variety of ministry needs. This project would renovate a portion of the internal space to accommodate our church offices and between jobs ministries, while also providing renovated adult ministry classroom space. The new office entrance will be located on the southeast corner of the building. This entrance location will provide convenient access for those coming to the office or to use BJM resources during the week, while also allowing those worshiping on Sundays pass-through access when exiting the worship center. The new offices will be on the east side of the building, while the south side of the building will include the reception area, conference room, and space for BJM resources. The west side of the building, as well as the rooms behind the balcony, will be converted and remodeled to adult ministry classrooms. In total, we will have 6 meeting rooms for adults to be used on Sunday mornings and throughout the week. 2 other renovation projects address a priority need from our master plan: a more effective and secure experience for families with children and with students.
To provide for a more effective space for our children's ministry, we will convert our existing office building into a children's ministry building for our kindergarten through 5th grade kids. The main entrance to the building will remain in its current location, allowing for a single entrance to the children's space. Once inside, families will find a central location for check-in stations. Off a main hallway, the building will have 4 classrooms, and in the back we will have a large multi-purpose room for games and activities and our Awana program on Wednesday nights. When this building is completed, our younger families and children will not have to walk across the driveway for their ministry programs, while allowing us some additional room for growth in our children's ministry.
The student building will receive a much-needed refresh. Every surface, including the floors, walls, and ceiling, will get touched up with repairs, new paint, or new materials. Most of the significant changes to this building will involve a large room at the back. We will be expanding this room to allow for more hangout space for the students, while also expanding the kitchen area for greater opportunities and serving snacks and meals. In the end, this building will house plenty of space for games, worship, and small group gatherings, and will once again be exclusively devoted to ministering to our students.
We are confident that when these 3 projects are completed, every building on campus will have been refitted to address the current ministry needs of our church family, and we will be maximizing all available space on campus. But of course, the next question is, how much is this going to cost? The total estimated cost for this campaign is $850,000. That includes $340,000 for the worship center, $280,000 to convert the office building to a children's building, and $230,000 for the student building. The elders have already committed $50,000 of surplus giving towards this project, bringing the total need to $800,000. And we believe the wisest way to go about funding this renovation campaign is a commitment to a debt-free approach. This means we will not be signing contracts on work unless we have the cash on hand to pay for the contract. As funds are donated, we will work with our contractor to engage work at the appropriate time.
Any kind of church project such as this will require funds above and beyond our normal giving and operating budget. If this project is approved by the congregation, our request is that you continue to give your normal offerings to the church general fund while prayerfully considering additional giving towards this campaign. This additional giving can be designated to our Faith for the Future Fund either through a memo line on a check or via the online giving through the Church Center app. Don't forget to look for the drop-down menu marked Faith for the Future.
The elders are asking for an approval vote on the following proposal. Approve the Faith for the Future campaign to renovate our 3 existing buildings at an estimated cost of $850,000 using only cash funds. Following our worship services on Sunday, November 6th, we will have a congregational meeting with a more detailed presentation of this proposal and opportunities for questions and answers. It's best if you can send in your questions ahead of time by emailing future@nwbc.org. Following our worship services on Sunday, November 13th, we will have a congregational meeting to vote on this proposal. As we have considered a variety of options, we feel this proposal is the best decision to help us take steps forward in the short term towards greater effectiveness while allowing time and space for growth that would allow us in the future to continue fulfilling more of the master plan, enabling even greater effectiveness in the years ahead. Please pray with us about this, and let's continue to have faith for the future in the Lord's work at Northwest Bible Church.